wasn't in a cow or anything, it was in a human, it's still a continued concern. This past summer at our NCBA National Cattlemen's, we had Bert Healy, who was the vet that's been in Mexico trying to deal with the screwworm and giving us direct info from that. They found it in birds. That's the concern. Missouri's a big flyway, you know, for ducks and geese, migratory birds, so that's a concern. The continued open border of the southern Mexico border from South America, they're not stopping the traffic, and that's typically where the biggest population comes from. Those cattle are about a 20% voluntary stop. The rest of them just drive straight to the border. I've spoke with Secretary Rawlins. We actually met in St. Louis maybe 2 months ago with some other industry leaders. And we talked about concerns with screwworm there as well. She talks how the security team for her is scared she's going to get kidnapped in Mexico. The cartels are shooting at planes. It's just a very complicated situation. So she's basically said the border will stay closed until Mexico does what they should be doing. Here in Missouri with the Director of Ag, Chris Shin, we've talked and are trying to move forward and do some educational type things for producers, consumers, and livestock markets. That way, when and if the screwworm enters the United States, our consumers know that beef's still a safe product, right? So it's still nutritious, there's nothing affected there. With our producers, we want them to know that there are treatment available. We're trying to work with FDA and USDA, EPA to get labels on the vaccinations to kill. And so like ivermectin and duramectin injectables, once you inject that cow, within 4 to 5 days, the worms are killed and those cattle can move around, no big deal. And so it's treatable right now, but it's not currently labeled. But we're gonna have to be more proactive if it enters the United States on when we see our cattle. You're gonna have to see your cattle at least once every 4 to 5 days. Really, Missouri, we're kind of focused on education. We are a good ways away, but you know, we receive cattle for Joplin stockyards, and there's cattle from Texas that come every day, every week. So.